Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. Last episode, we attacked this base, we took it over, it is now ours. And normally I start out my episodes running around showing you guys what I built, what I've done, what progress I've made. This episode is going to be a little bit different. I plan to do all the building and stuff and working on this base on camera. But hopefully, if everything works out correctly, it will be a time lapse, not real time, because real time is boring. That's why I cut it out and I show you guys everything after I build it. So, without further ado, time lapse is starting now. Alright, and welcome back. And now I get to run through and do the talking and show what I've done. So up here, I got the bed overlooking the entire base. A good place to sleep. I have one window that I didn't bring glass to finish. Uh, do that in the future sometime. If we come downstairs, I have the wall all repaired all the way around. We have guns back in all four corners, and of course using the favorite CLG at the moment, and they all have ammo. All have ammo. So the space is back to being defended. Is it defended better than it was? Probably not, but it's at least defended for the time being. Otherwise it's basically repaired. I made the gate taller so that the rover will fit underneath. The other gate was just too short. I added a basic refinery, the smelter. Upside down, I know, but its cargo ports line up with the tank there. And that just seemed the best place to put him where I could still walk around behind. So, because this base is pretty close to the copper, which I can actually turn on copper. Yeah, it's only 9 kilometers that way, which is not very close, but you know, the iron base is 8 kilometers that way, so it's closer than my iron base. So if I did go get some copper, I could stop in here and refine it and then take it the rest of the way back home. Underneath here, I built a munitions factory, because this is a military outpost here. And I had it break down all of the ammo that was left in the base. So now I can start producing any ammo that I want. Except for the CLG ammo, that takes ice and iron, which this makes the more advanced ammo. So, gun upgrades in the future, I have more ammo creating capacity in multiple bases. So that's good. Refinery's unchanged. I did put a bench. Just that way I have basic production capacity at this base. Just in case, you know, something happens and the big base gets hurt real bad, I can at least come up to this base and still be able to produce stuff if I need to, or, which I've already had to use it, do repairs on this base, or repairs on the rover. You know, because it can make the basic stuff, so I could at least get things, get enough resources or components to get the rover mobile, hopefully. So that's all good. And then up here, yeah, we have more guns. I didn't really change anything up here. Out the back, I changed something. Show you once we get out the back. And oh, I also added this, which is a helm, so I can stand here, stare at the battery, and then I can say, just take over one of the guns and shoot manually if I wanted to, like at that lookout tower. Except for this gun doesn't have a 5 kilometer range, but if it did, oh yeah. So, and then, oh, on top of the tank, I didn't show that. There's a searchlight. Super cool. Constantly just searching for enemies. And when it is nighttime like this, and if enemies show up, searchlight should, well, light it up. Yeah, nothing's changed. Outside, you know, pretty normal. And this is what I built on the outside, which is my standard connector. You know, advanced rotor, some conveyor blocks, and connector, so that way I can rotate it around and get the correct height for any rover that I need to connect. Yeah, that's about it. You know, it's fixed up except for that one window. Oh, I forgot the most important part about this space, and that is the med bay, medical room. Which you look at the screen to recharge your batteries on the suit, because that's just how that works. And then this part here, I can actually boop, pop into it, and then I have all the skins that I can do. So I can make myself a Rambo. Or not. I could put a slime helmet on. Or I could, you know, put on a cow suit. Because, oh, you can. I'm gonna go back to the assault suit. Because, you know, we're gonna be assaulting some things. And now that this base is up and operational, my next plan is to assault more bases. Because, you know, this planet is at war. We are at war. And if I come up here, you can't see it. Next to my base is the UCA base. I think it's UCA. Anyway, this whole territory, you know, to the west of the mountains over there. Can't really see them. It's kind of dark out. But to the west of those mountains, all the way to on the other side of those mountains, that's all like UCA space, all the way to the ocean. So this Incon DBS lookout tower is trespassing. He's not supposed to be here. So now that this is operational and good to go, next stop, eliminate some of the enemies around here. Well, at least until like I lose the rover. You, Froggy, who is now missing his tongue. Probably gonna die pretty soon. Probably. But not this episode. This episode's all done. So, hopefully you enjoyed this little bit of a different episode. If you didn't, that's okay, because I'm just making these episodes for fun. If you did enjoy them, awesome. If you don't, you know, that's okay too. You know, not everybody enjoys the same stuff. So, alright, till next time.